you on the line, and now I can ask you genuinely, how does it feel to have the #1 song on the planet right now?
I mean, it's quite insane. Driver's License is my first single that I put out, so I truly, loved the song always, but didn't really expect it to chart or do anything. I was just so happy with it. And so the fact that it's #1 in the world right now is absolutely mind-blowing. I can't believe any of it.
It happens so fast as well. I mean, when we heard the song, everybody knew it was a special song, but to know that it can reach an audience that quickly without all that kind of, marinating and watching it kind of grow, it just sort of happens. You talked about loving it always. Can you just describe what the environment was like when you wrote it? Because it's obviously a really personal song to you.
Yeah, so I wrote the bulk of the song, literally crying in my living room, and I think that it definitely has that feel to it. I was, driving around my neighborhood, actually, listening to really sad songs and, crying in the car, and I got home, and I was like, maybe I'll write a song about this, crying in the car. And so I just sat down on my piano and plucked out some chords that I liked, and it kind of happened that way, but it was really, natural and organic. It was very much me writing in the depth of my emotion, and I think that that's just really cool.
So what's on your...
Yeah, one of my favorite artists and one of the coolest people ever is Gracie Abrams. She just came out with a debut EP a couple months ago.
We love Gracie.
It's called My, and she's absolutely amazing. Love that entire record.
Have you spoken to her? Have you connected with Gracie yet?
I have a little bit. I get so starstruck. She's signed to my same record label, so they're like, "Oh, well, have you meet?" And I'm like, I literally don't think I could meet her. I think I would just evaporate. I'm her biggest fan.
Oh my God, that's crazy. But, she's the sweetest person.
She's I've heard the best things, and I've been DMing her on Instagram, and I told her that Driver's License was so inspired by her, and she's like, "Oh, that's amazing." So,
and you mentioned Taylor as well. You talked about Taylor, and I know that Taylor has returned the compliment to some degree. Let's just talk a little bit about that, because Taylor Swift doesn't extend out and support unless she truly feels it. I know in this show business world, there's a lot of kind of back channeling that goes on, hey, can you like this song, or can you like this on Twitter, or can you support this, or whatever. Taylor doesn't play like that. If she doesn't like it, if she doesn't love it, she doesn't speak on it. So can you just tell us a little story about how that relationship has started? Because it started.
Yeah, I mean, I've never met her in person, but I posted a cover of one of her songs off of Lover Cool Summer a year ago, and I did it on an Instagram Live, and she found it, and she posted it on the story and was like, "This is amazing, thank you so much," and I screamed my head off. I was so excited. And I'm just the biggest Swiftie in the whole world, so I tweet about her all the time and just post stuff about her, just organically, because that's how I'm feeling as a 17-year-old girl.
Yeah.
But this time I was dead asleep, and